It has begun. Tune in. The clock is already ticking, and there is no turning back. Right now, in this very second, as you hear this voice, the fabric of your reality is thinning, becoming as malleable as warm wax. The air around you has changed. Can you feel it? It has become dense, viscous, as if charged with ozone before a storm. These are not just words. This is an energy transmission, an activation code that your soul has awaited for millennia. Your entire life, every fall, every rise, every chance encounter. It was all just a prelude, a long road to the gates that are opening on October 23rd. This is the point of no return. This is not just another astrological forecast you can scroll past. This is a turning point, a cosmic rupture that will change your personal timeline forever. It's not happening somewhere out there in deep space. It's happening inside you at a cellular level. The heart knows. It's already beating to a new rhythm. Don't try to understand it. Just breathe and listen. Your body is speaking to you. It whispers, and sometimes it screams. Do you notice that strange, leaden cellular fatigue that sleep cannot cure? This is not an illness. It's your body shedding old, dense energies, like a snake shedding its skin. This requires a colossal amount of resources. And the fog in your head, that thick haze that makes it hard to think, it's not procrastination. The old, logical mind is shutting down because its operating system is incompatible with the new codes of light. Have you noticed a sudden vibration in your body, in your hands or feet, as if a gentle current is passing through you? That is your frequency attuning to the new carrier wave of the planet. A tingling or heat in your palms, these are your centers of creation activating, remembering how to sculpt reality from energy. And the sudden chills or waves of heat that wash over you for no reason, that is the burning away of karmic debris, old programs, emotional blocks, and that quiet, high-pitched, almost inaudible hum in your ears. It's not tinnitus. It is the sound of the universe's tuning fork, adjusting you. Your body is remembering its original divine blueprint. Trust it. And your emotions, they have become like a stormy ocean. You are being tossed from side to side. Do you feel that baseless, chilling anxiety that creeps in at night? Do not fear it. It is not your anxiety. It is the agony of the old world, the collective fear of the collapsing matrix. And you, as a sensitive receiver, are picking up its final signals. And then, an hour later, you're hit by a wave of sudden, crystalline optimism, an almost childlike delight. These are glimpses, photons of light from your new timeline already seeping through the cracks in the old reality. Are you crying for no reason? These are tears of release. Your body is wise. It is purging the accumulated pain of your ancestors through water, clearing your channels. Do you feel that something grand, something inevitable is coming, even if your mind can find no proof? That is your soul, looking beyond the horizon. And those flashes of anger that seem so out of place, that is the system deleting the corrupt, damaged files of pain and injustice. The cosmic rupture on October 23rd is a spotlight, dragging everything that was hidden in the darkest cellars of your subconscious out into the light. To understand the essence of what is happening, forget everything you knew. This isn't a parade of planets. It is something far more profound. This is the great recalibration of the mirror network. Imagine that your entire reality, everything you see, is merely a reflection. Your body, your relationships, your finances, they are all mirrors. And this mirror network, the quantum field around you, has for years, for lifetimes, been covered in dust, cracks, and distorting layers. Layers of others' opinions, ancestral fears, social programming. You looked into these distorted mirrors, and believed that you were that ugly, weak, limited reflection. You believed in the reality of lack, struggle, and loneliness because the mirrors could show you nothing else. The cosmic rupture is a powerful, high-frequency sound impulse that passes through the very fabric of space-time. This impulse doesn't break you. It shatters the old, false, distorted mirrors into dust. This is a complete reset of the perceptual matrix, a return to the Creator's factory settings. It is the calibration of your network to reflect only one truth, your divine essence. Why now? Why you? Because a critical mass of light has been reached. Because your soul chose to be here, in this body, at this time, to witness and participate in this great transition. The Earth is changing its vibrational signature, and you, as her child, are changing with her. The energy arriving on October 23rd is radically different from anything that has come before. It is not a gentle, lulling wave. It is a fiery, surgically precise stream of light that acts like a laser scalpel. It does not ask for permission. It cuts away the false, the illusory, the obsolete. This is not an invitation to change. It is an inevitable evolutionary leap, happening with the consent you gave at a soul level long before your birth. You are ready. Even if your mind is screaming in panic, your heart knows you are ready. This great recalibration of the mirror network is not an option. It is an ascension protocol that has already been activated. You can no longer pretend and look into the old, distorted mirrors. The system requires a total update. And the proof is everywhere. You don't have to take my word for it. Just open your eyes and see. The signs are scattered as generously as stars in the night sky. Have you noticed how strangely shadows have been behaving lately? They seem deeper, richer, as if they have gained a consciousness of their own. Have you tasted the water? Simple tap water sometimes tastes sweet, alive, as if its structure has changed. This is not a fantasy. This is your mirror network calibrating, and you are beginning to perceive the true nature of the elements. Have you listened to the silence? There are moments when silence ceases to be the absence of sound and begins to sound, to vibrate, filling the space with meaning. This is the sound of the new reality. And the synchronicity in conversations? You just think of something, and the person next to you says it out loud. This is not a coincidence. This is your external reality beginning to instantly reflect your internal processes. Your mirror network is tuning to zero latency between a thought and its reflection. And the most important proof is within you. Your body has become an unerring detector of truth. Have you noticed how your tastes have changed? You are no longer drawn to heavy, dead food. The body itself asks for purity, for lightness, for life, fresh vegetables, fruits, clean water. This isn't a diet. It is your cellular structure refusing to accept low vibrations. Alcohol, sugar, meat. Your body is beginning to perceive them as poison, causing rejection. Your intuition has sharpened to the level of a superpower. You just know. Without proof, without logic, you look at a person and know their intentions. You look at a situation and see its outcome. This is your inner compass, your mirror network, calibrated to truth, no longer allowing you to go astray. And your dreams? They have become vivid, tangible, almost real. These are not just dreams. In sleep, new codes and archives are being unpacked. Your nervous system is undergoing training while you sleep, adapting to the new frequencies so that you don't lose your mind while awake. And look at your relationships. This is the clearest area where the great recalibration of the mirror network is at work. People from your past, with whom you were bound by karmic knots, suffering, and drama, have begun to leave. They are leaving quietly, without scandal, as if a river is simply changing its course. You no longer resonate. Your mirror network no longer reflects their pain. Do you notice that wearing social masks has become physically unbearable? You are sick of lies, of flattery, of insincerity. You are beginning to physically feel another person's lie, like a cold in your solar plexus, a dissonance in the space, a subtle, unpleasant smell. This is your friend or foe recognition system being upgraded. It no longer seeks drama to learn lessons. It seeks a pure, clear, diamond-like resonance. Your reality is deleting incompatible files, people whose mirrors still reflect a world of struggle and fear. Do not cling to them. Thank them and let them go. Now, for what troubles your mind? Money. Abundance. Understand one thing. All programs of poverty, deficit, lack, the need to work hard, these are not your programs. They are a virus code, written onto the hard drive of your subconscious, a distorted reflection in a warped mirror that you were forced to believe in. The great recalibration of the mirror. Network is the most powerful antivirus stream, burning these destructive codes down to their very foundation. A complete reformatting of your financial mindset is occurring. You stop chasing money. You remember that you are the source. You are the generator of reality. And when your inner mirror becomes clean, clear, and begins to reflect your true worth, your divine nature, the outer world cannot help but respond. The flow will open up from the most unexpected places. Money will begin to come easily, playfully, as a confirmation of your new state. You do not attract money. You allow your reality to reflect the abundance that you already are. And love, great earthly love. Your heart is the main mirror element in the entire system, but it is covered with scars, with cracks from past hurts, betrayals, and disappointments. And through these cracks, you tried to see love, but you saw only distorted reflections of your own pain. The great recalibration is a laser surgery for your heart. This stream of light polishes your heart to a perfect mirror shine. All the old pain, all the toxic, karmic connections you mistook for love are falling away. The etheric cords, the attachments that drained your energy, are being severed. And then a miracle happens. When your heart becomes a perfectly clean mirror, it can only reflect another heart that is just as clean and whole. You stop attracting half parts meant to complete you. You attract whole beings, free and self-sufficient. This is no longer the dance of dependency. It is the dance of two free, shining universes that have chosen to explore the beauty of being together, reflecting each other without distortion. And the greatest promise, your sense of self, your inner silence, that background noise, that constant anxiety, that inner critic who commented on your every move, it will disappear. It will simply dissolve, because it was born from the distorted mirrors. When the mirrors are shattered, it has nothing left to cling to. A state of diamond-like clarity will emerge, a ringing inner silence. But this is not emptiness. It is fullness. It is a deep, visceral feeling of harmony, of connection with all that is. You will wake up one morning and realize that you are home, in your body, in your life, truly home for the first time. From this state of silence, your true creative power will awaken. You will stop creating out of need, out of a desire to prove something. You will begin to create from joy, from play, from the pleasure of the process. This is your new operating state, the state of the creator. It is as if in a stuffy, locked-up house, all the windows and doors have suddenly been thrown open to the fresh wind and the sun. But there is a price. There is always a price for advancing to a new level. Before the system can install the new software, it must delete all the old viral files. And this process is a fiery purification. It is necessary. You cannot build a shining temple on a rotten, moldy foundation. The foundation must be burned clean. And in the days leading up to October 23rd, and especially on that day itself, you may feel the heat of this fire. It will be like a fever before the healing. All the darkness, all the suppressed pain, all the fears you have hidden from yourself will rise to the surface to be burned away in this light. Do not be afraid of this fire. It does not destroy you. It only destroys your prison bars. It only burns away that which you are not. Allow this fire to do its work. It is the sacred fire of transformation. And be ready for the final exam. When this great cleansing begins, your shadow will rise from the furthest corners. Your deepest fears, your anger, your guilt, your jealousy, all of it will come onto the stage for a final bow. Your ego will scream in panic because it is losing control. And at the same time, the outside world will begin to test you. People, even those closest to you, will, without realizing it, push your most painful buttons. They will provoke you, devalue you, try to pull you back into the old drama, the old reactions. This is the final test of your mirror network. Will you maintain the state of a clean mirror? Or will you allow the old reflections to stain you again? Will you react from the old program of pain? Or will you remain in the center of your being, in the peace of the observer? This is the final exam for the maturity of the spirit. Do not get involved. Simply observe as the old world thrashes in its agony. So what should you do at the peak of this event on October 23rd? The answer is paradoxically simple. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your task is to become a total, loving observer. Imagine you are sitting on a high riverbank, watching as a turbulent river carries the wreckage of your old life, the debris, the old beliefs, past you. You do not jump into this river. You do not try to save the debris. You simply watch with compassion and allowance. Be in silence. Disconnect from external noise as much as possible. The news, social media, empty conversations. Your system needs silence to calibrate. Drink plenty of pure, living water. Water is a liquid crystal. It is the best conductor for the new light codes into your cellular structure. And most importantly, trust the process completely. Even if fear, pain, or despair rises up, breathe through it. Do not analyze. Do not fight. Just breathe and know. You are being guided. Do not interfere with your own transformation. And there are things you absolutely must not do during these sacred hours. Doing so will reset the entire process and cause a rollback to the old, viral version of your reality. Do not engage in conflict. Any conflict, any argument, any judgment is a connection to the low vibrations of the old matrix. It is a drain of the precious energy you need for the transition into a black hole. Do not try to analyze what is happening with your mind. Your old processor, your logical mind, is incapable of understanding the quantum mechanics of this process. It will see only chaos and will trigger a panic, sound the alarm, and sabotage the installation. Do not cling to the old, not to people, not to habits, not to jobs that are leaving your life. Your hand must be empty to receive the new gifts of the universe. If you are desperately clutching an old, dusty stone in your fist, you will not be able to accept the diamond being offered to you. Let go of everything. And when the storm subsides, when the fiery purification is complete, a deep, ringing silence will fall. You will feel it with your entire being, an incredible lightness in your body, as if a lead suit has been removed, a diamond-like clarity in your mind, as if a fogged window has been wiped clean, and a deep, unshakable peace in your heart. The great recalibration of the mirror network will be complete. The new operating system of your soul will be activated. For the first time, you will see in the mirror not a distorted reflection, but your true face, the face of the Creator. A grand synchronization of your spirit, soul, and body will occur. They will sound in unison, like a perfectly tuned divine orchestra. And from this state, you will begin to create your new reality. Not from struggle, but from love. Not from fear, but from power. Welcome to your true life. Welcome home. You are the Creator. This is who you are.